All right, here's the last video on how to work with Squarespace for the purposes of this class. In this one, we're going to do some tricky customization things. Let's start down here with this footer. This appears at the bottom of every page. Let's get rid of it. And let's say Harry Potter site designed by a Harry Potter fan. Sorry for the plagiarism. I don't know if I spelled that right, but that's okay. All right, so that changed that. This whole toolbar over here is kind of your way around. So there's the pages where you can make new pages. Design, you're not going to need to know commerce, metrics, comments, settings. You might need to know help. That's basically if you don't know how to do something. You can search for it here if I haven't covered it. Squarespace is super good. Don't send them an email though. If you have a question, send it to me. If I can't answer it, I'll send them one. I've already got some dialogues going with them. So anyway, let's go to design and we'll do the style editor. And let's do the site title font. That does not look super Harry Potter-y to me. We'll go with this. We can change the background color. Let's get magical. Actually, that looks kind of dumb with the, since it's red down there. Let's make it more red. Okay, so now this one's kind of important, or at least I think so. I think that these over here, all these page links are a little small. So if you go to Navlink font, you can crank this up, and those become a little bit bigger, which I think is really nice. Also, if you don't like the all caps, you can change that around so now they're all lowercase. Capitalize as most people do. I'm a fan of the uppercase in this case. It's fine. You can change the spacing too. All of these things right here are things that you can customize, and again, you don't have to do any code. If you decide that you made a bunch of changes and you really screwed everything up, you can just reset all to defaults. You get this huge thing that says you cannot undo this. Yep, got it. And you'll see that this stupid little box is back because I changed that as well. So I'm going to get rid of that. Where was that? Nav button. Gone. Let's go back to design. Logo and title. If we wanted to add one of these things, if we want one of those for ourselves, we can add that. Sure. And that'll be just lovely. So the last thing I'll show you about Squarespace trickery, you've already seen me dragging things around to different content areas. You can play around with that however you want to do that. And if you need help, please let me know. But you can actually do some image editing in here. So let's edit this image block. It'll bring this image back up. We can click on edit. We can do a bunch of stuff. There's a enhance thing. Let's make it HD. I mean, it's already pretty HD. That looks awful. I'll apply that. Let's give it a filter. God, this is ruining Harry Potter. Oh, that looks kind of cool. You can crop it out a little bit if it's not exactly what you wanted on there. So you can see there's a ton of stuff on here that you can work with to edit your picture. So you don't have to necessarily pull up Photoshop every time you want to do something. You can add text to this as well. All right. Apply. Save. And it'll process and render. And now we have a much junkier picture, in my opinion. But if your picture was lacking, maybe it could benefit from a little bit of extra work. Remember, you can change your template at any time if you decide you don't like it. Most of your stuff will just come right on over. If you have any questions, everything you need to know is in that PDF that was sent out. I would recommend actually looking at it on a computer, because then you can click on it and you'll go to the proper links and email addresses and all that good stuff. So thanks for listening to all these videos, and good luck with your websites.